1 week without TikTok. I can fly.
This is how I feel to have a winning streak, baby. Rockin' shit you can't.
Hello ladies and genitals, it is I, Simone Squared. Welcome back to my Daily Motion channel. For the next week, we are not going to be using TikTok. Do you know why we're not going to be using TikTok? Wait for it. Because TikTok is evil. End of story. Anyways, do you know why I said we? It is because it is not just I who's going to be participating in this, it is going to be you as well. Let's talk about TikTok. I don't like TikTok.
Period.
Why don't I like TikTok? It's bad for your brain. And it's bad for your mental health.
Period.
Should I elaborate? Okay, I'll elaborate. Okay, what was the script?
Period.
Okay, got it. For me, when I first started watching TikTok, I would watch maybe like 10 minutes a day, and I genuinely couldn't understand why people would watch 3 hours. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how are you watching this for 3 hours? Guess what? 2 years later, I'm one of those people. Not only am I on there for 3 hours, I'm on there from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. I'm sorry, Bella, she's scared. Oh my god, my baby's scared of me. I'm insanely addicted to TikTok. And you know why? Because TikTok, it fucks with the dopamine in your brain. You're consuming so much content in such a short amount of time. You're going through so many different emotions. It can be addictive. On top of that, you do not know what you're gonna get next. It's like a lottery. You might find something you really like, something you don't like. It's interesting. You don't know what you're gonna get next. It makes it addictive because you get that dopamine hit. Additionally, you get this content so quickly. You don't have to like watch a movie, watch a YouTube video. And what does that do? It lowers your attention span. Like, ask yourself, since you started using TikTok, how is your attention span? Because I know mine. I honestly feel like I have ADHD. It genuinely feels like that. Even when I watch a movie, I need to be on TikTok. There was a guy on TikTok, I don't know how valid this is, I need to look into it, but he said that the effect TikTok has on the brain, it's similar to that of someone with ADHD. Like a brain scan shows the exact same things, and the way you overcome this is through meditation, obviously. You guys know, I talk about meditation a lot. But anyways, not only does it mess with the dopamine in your brain, your attention span, but it's just not good for your mental stability to be consuming that much information and that much variety in one go. It's not good. Because think about it, 1 second rather. 1 second you're looking at something that's so funny, makes you happy, and then the next second it's something that is really sad and it can totally shift your mood, and then the next thing it could be something happy, and it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. You can't even control if you want to consume it or not, because TikTok's like, hey, For You page, watch this bitch. You cannot control if you don't want to watch it or not. And that's why I think TikTok is so bad. Obviously TikTok has its perks. I do like it for getting new information, learning new things, getting ideas, but there's just such a big trade-off, and the trade-off is that it can honestly destabilize you mentally, I think, if you're not strong enough, ruin your attention span, obviously, just overstimulate your brain. Which is why we are not using TikTok for what? 7 days. 7 days of no TikTok. We're gonna get a dopamine reset, biatch. Back in the day, I made a social media video where I was off social media for 30 days. Actually, you guys, that 30 days ended up being 6 months, and it was the best time of my life. I was so happy. I was so confident. You can go watch that video. So if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would not have social media. Period. But I'm not on TikTok. I don't actually make TikTok, so it's something I can delete. And I will be deleting it. Let's delete it together. 1, 2, 3. Everyone get your phone. Delete. It's already deleted on my phone. I didn't have to delete it. Okay.
Before we continue, a word from our sponsor.
Thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video today. I thought BetterHelp would be such a great sponsorship for this TikTok video because we know TikTok messes with your mental health. So is there something interfering with your happiness or your mental health? Or is there something preventing you from reaching your goals? Thankfully, there is BetterHelp. I've talked about my mental health before. It's been especially up and down since I was 18 years old, and I have to work a lot to keep it stable. And I'm not stable all the time. I don't think everybody is. In fact, yesterday I was crying over my mental health and I was spiraling out of control. Thankfully, there is BetterHelp. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you to your own licensed professional, which will be able to help you. And you can start communicating in as little as 48 hours. BetterHelp is not a crisis line, nor is it a self-help line, but it is professional counseling securely online. There is a broad range of BetterHelp counselors with over 15,000 in the network, which may not be locally available in many areas. You can log into your account at any time and message your counselor, which I think is the most incredible thing because sometimes you need someone to talk to in that moment. You can schedule a weekly phone call or video call, and you don't have to sit in a boring waiting room as you do at traditional therapy. On top of that, it is way more affordable than traditional counseling, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp is committed to matching you with a therapist that is suited to you. So if you need to change a therapist, BetterHelp can do that. It is easy and simple, and at the end of the day, BetterHelp just wants to help you live a happier life. So visit betterhelp.com/simonesquared and join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with a professional. And if you use my link, you'll get 10% off the first month. betterhelp.com/simonesquared.
I've lost the footage of the first 3 days, so this is a recap of what happened. On day 1, I was incredibly bored and I actually transferred to using Instagram because my brain needed a replacement. On day 2, I really wanted to download TikTok, but less than day 1. It was a bit like an addiction wearing off and my Instagram usage did increase a lot. By day 3, I actually started to feel the positive effects of not having TikTok, and this is when I started to feel the addiction wearing off and I had more productivity.
Another day.
I don't feel addicted to it at all anymore. Like, I don't exactly want to go on it. I don't have the need to go on it anymore. The addiction is breaking, you guys. I posted that video about beauty. This is the revelation that came to me on day 4. 1 week without TikTok. I can fly. Watch this.
This is how I feel to have a winning big baby. Rockin' shit you can't pull up.
I think I did that wrong.
Period.
1 week of no TikTok and I can sing like Ariana Grande. Oh, I didn't know I was that good. That's what happens when you delete TikTok. Your real talents come out. It has actually been over a week now that I haven't been on TikTok, and these are the things I've noticed thus far. Okay, first of all, the main thing I noticed is my concentration. Bruv, I can concentrate now. When I had TikTok, babes, I couldn't concentrate ever. When I would watch a movie, I would be on TikTok. I would rather watch TikTok than the actual movie, because when you're on TikTok, you don't know what you're gonna get next, and it's so addictive. And especially because the For You page tailors your content, it's showing you exactly what you need. Like when I was going through my breakup, I was addicted to TikTok because, you know, my feed would be like, you're so much better than him, and I'd be like, period, that's what I need to hear right now. So that's why it was so addictive. And guess what? I watched Harry Potter the whole way through, didn't even go on my phone. Yeah, I just noticed that I have heightened concentration. My mind was absolutely scattered when I was addicted to TikTok. However, you guys, I have to make a confession. Today I re-downloaded TikTok. I just wanted to see what was up and I deleted it now. I don't think I'll be back.
She did
like
come
maybe
back.
Every now and then. I find the comparing yourself stuff and the beauty standards, whatever, that comes like a few months after you delete social media. And I still have Instagram. Oh, one thing that happened, because I used to spend most of my time when I was on my phone on on TikTok, I now spend it on Instagram. So like that pretty much transferred. I don't even like Instagram. It's boring. I'm just on it. So I think Instagram is something I'm gonna have to delete next. And yeah, that is my update. Let's keep going.
Later that night.
I have to confess. Why's she barking? I have to confess, I accidentally watched TikTok for like an additional 2 hours today. How did it affect my vibe? The things that affected my vibe, luckily they didn't leave an impact, because you know when you see a really bad TikTok and it just has an effect on you all day. But I go through TikTok like this and then I get a tarot card reading and I'm like, let's watch. But I only watch it if it has under 5,000 likes. As soon as it's in the double digits, it's not for me. This is what tarot readers be like. Spirit, please show me a message for the collective. Show me a message for the collective, Spirit. Please, Spirit. Oh, one came out. Oh, I'm shaking. Oh, the King of Pentacles. Oh, the Empress. You guys, I've never got a reading like this before. They're coming back. they're leaving the third party. They have come to the realization that you are the queen, you are the empress. Expect communication very soon. This may resonate for a fire sign, water sign, air sign, earth sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, pretty much every sign ever. 222, 111, 333, 444, 555. Messages from the angels above, Archangel Michael, thank you. Spirit, anything else you want to say? Oh! The King of Kings. They're going to propose to you very shortly. I'm shaking, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Never got a message like this before. I just woke up, you know, Spirit told me to wake up to give you guys this message. Oh, you have a lot coming. Okay, let's get an oracle card now. Oh. You are on their mind. They think about you non-stop. They want to come in and give you a love offer. Everything's going in your favor.
Hey guys, it's been 3 weeks without TikTok and I have the power of being invisible. I'm gonna disappear again.
Hello everybody, it's actually week 3 now that I haven't been on TikTok. This was originally meant to be like a 1 week thing or a 2 week at most experiment, but TikTok is like the toxic ex. You cannot reach out to them, and the longer you're in no contact for, the longer you don't want to break no contact and ruin all your progress. So I feel so much better without TikTok. It just puts me on a different vibration. Yeah, the main difference is I have more motivation, I'm more productive. I have higher concentration as well, and it takes a lot more to ruin my mood. 4 weeks without TikTok, we have come to the end of the video. How do I feel? Well, firstly, when I'm off TikTok, it genuinely feels like a withdrawal. And when I go on the app, it's like a pleasure. Almost like I shouldn't be doing this, but like it feels good. It's like a drug addict having cocaine again. Probably not that intense, but you know how your brain is very similar if you look at a brain scan, I'd say. What else? So yeah, it improved my concentration. I can study more now. I can actually like sit through a movie and pay attention without going on my phone. I guess I don't compare myself as much, and I've never actually been the type of person to compare myself to people directly. It's more of an unconscious thing I'm doing. It's not an explicit comparison, but I don't really do that anymore. Currently listening to the audiobook by, why can't I think? Jay Shetty, Think Like a Monk. Think Like a Monk. And he's talking about how online people create our identity, and not just online people, but people in general. The people we know, because we are a perception of a perception of a perception. I think that's what it is. Like how other people perceive us influences how we perceive ourselves. So we're a perception of a perception of a perception. And the only way we can find out who we truly are is through silence and getting rid of these external influences telling us who we are. And I have talked about this before. Back in the day, 2019, in my deleting social media video, I talked about how other people influence who we are. So TikTok, I think it's literally creating clones. Everyone's the same. And you know, at the beginning, people think they're so unique. They're like dressing a particular way on TikTok, but it's boring now because everyone's dressing exactly the same. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has the same personality. They're doing the exact same shit. And yeah, that's what happens when you are on an app like that, I guess. Nothing is unique anymore. And everyone wants to be exactly the same because they think like whatever they saw on this app is cool. But, you know, it might be cool for like a week until that trend takes off and suddenly everyone's exactly the same. Suddenly being cool is not doing what those people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Cool is unique. Try getting off TikTok. I think it really helps to reset your brain a little bit, how you see the world, how you see yourself. Not only that, but Instagram, just as bad. TikTok is at the top. Then we have like Instagram, okay? What else? I don't know. Twitter's not that bad, but Twitter, it can have some effects. I think Twitter actually influences how I see men. Because, you know, if you go into TikTok, bitches be tweeting about how they hate men so much. Men are the enemy. So I'm like, yeah, men are the enemy. And then I don't go on Twitter and I'm like, wait a minute, I love men. So yeah, that's all I have now. If I think of anything else that helped me, I will be back for more. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Have a great day, night, year. Leave a comment. I read everything.
Roman, vacación. Puta, mi hada madrina dijo que sí. Este de aquí me hizo llorar. Este otro me dice marica. Este otro de mí piensa mal. Esto es lo que hago cuando me chingan. Voy a encerrarlos bajo la tierra. Nadie va a comer y de hambre morirán. Madre, quiero saber